Okay, you already know what it is. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out to another video. Man, I gotta stop saying appreciate you guys coming out to another video. I feel like I'm talking to my stream. Anyways, moving on. Today's video is going to be focusing on mostly the direct that's going to be happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST or 6 a.m. PST, I believe. If you guys don't know already, I will be streaming it. Come through to my stream at twitch.tv/Cleas. You already know what it is. I'm probably going to have the link in the description down below. Definitely be there. We're going to be talking about it. Probably be going over things. And just everything about Pyra and Mythra and just seeing what happens to them. Hopefully they drop after the trailer. I'm predicting that they will. So yeah, I think that's already one prediction out of the way. But no, this video is mostly going to be focusing on talking about my predictions and a possible wish list for actually what will be happening tomorrow, or what will be shown in the direct and the content that's going to be coming with Pyra and Mythra. So without any further ado, I won't waste your time. Let's hop into this shit real quick. Let's go ahead and get my personal opinion, the less interesting things out of the way first. So we got the spirits and stuff like that. Currently with Xenoblade 2, as you all know, we have a little bit of content in the game just kind of coming with the Rex-Me costume about 2 years ago on November 1st. Yeah, I remember that day like the back of my hand, man, cause oh boy, that was a day. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, with Xenoblade 2, we got a little bit of content and stuff like that with it. We got a few songs. We got obviously the me costumes. We got with Rex and Nia. We also got some music. We got some spirits. And I believe that was pretty much it for Xenoblade 2 content. So with Xenoblade 2, we actually have all of the main cast. We also have Pyra, Mythra, and Poppy Alpha, or Poppy A, if you want to call it by that. Those are only characters we have right now for spirits. So we have Rex as a driver. We also have Nia as a driver, we have Zeke as a driver, we have Tora as a driver, and we have Morag as a driver. So those are all 5 of the drivers right now that we have as spirits currently. And we only have 3 of the blades, I believe. Pretty sure it's just Pyra, Mythra, Poppy. I swear I could have sworn that I saw a Bridget and a Pandoria spirit somewhere else. But I don't know if that's true or not. I could be wrong, but I would be surprised if they didn't. But if there is not already a Bridget and Pandoria spirit, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to finish off the main cast of blades. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to add Bridget, for example, or Pandoria to finish off everybody else for the blades that we have. And I'm starting to think that they're already in the game. I could be wrong, but just in case they haven't added them already, I'm not really sure. I don't have a full spirits list, but I think, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say, they were going to add Bridget and Pandoria to finish off the spirits and whatnot. Maybe they would actually add the other forms of Poppy as well, make them like a form of upgradable spirits. That would be cool. Like, obviously Poppy Cutie, and then you have Cutie Pie, and then along with Poppy Alpha, of course. Okay, moving on to Torna. I hopefully they will add the entire group of Torna. I'm thinking that probably we'll get like a Jin spirit or a Malos spirit, Akos, Patroka, Mikhail, possibly. Hopefully that'd be cool. Maybe we can even get some Golden Country exclusive spirits like Hugo, Laura, Adam, and Milton, or maybe even a Minoth or Cole one. That'd be pretty cool because my boy Minoth is going crazy. You already know what it is. But I would love to see something like that. At least I'm hoping that they add a Jin and Malos spirit, because I feel like Sephiroth literally with being into the game now, hopefully they decide to use him for a Jin spirit. That would be fun. That would be so sick. I would love to see that. And maybe like Malos, because obviously he's the main antagonist of the game. So yeah, I think that's all the spirits that I think that they will personally add to the game. If I'm missing any, feel free to comment them down below. Definitely would love to read up on what y'all have in mind as well for a potential spirit list and whatnot. But moving on, let's get into the me costume. We already know. we got the Rex-Me costume, man. I'm not even going to touch on that for too long. But yeah, we have the Rex-Me costume. We also have the Nia costume as well. So with that being said, seeing like, how we have both of the drivers already, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to add a Zeke one. Maybe like a hat for Tor, because, Tor is a no-pawn. So like, I don't think they would add like his body. I think it would probably just be a head or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. A Morag Me as well might be what we get next for the me costumes. And I think that probably would be about it. Actually, there is one more thing that I would like to say. Maybe even they would throw in a Cosmos costume, just to, you know, throw a pitch to the Saga fans. If, and this is a very big if Square Enix wants to play ball with them and hopefully allow them to get, you know, the rights and stuff like that, the Cosmos and whatnot. I'm sure if they did ask for a Cosmos costume, they probably would, considering the fact that, you know, Sephiroth is in the game, and Sephiroth is a very, 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 very big part of the whole Final Fantasy franchise, and definitely a very massive part to FF7 as a whole. So, moving on, let's talk about the costumes now. So with the costumes currently, I'm thinking that, and I think a lot of people are probably thinking this, maybe not to like the extent that I am, but yeah, definitely I think like people already have a general idea. Party members are probably going to be or like the costumes that we get are probably going to be in resemblance of the party members that we have in Xenoblade 2, as in main party members. So what I was thinking actually was, since we already have a cutie pie up for Mythra, and here's like the image on the screen, I'll probably put it up here somewhere around the video, but since we already have a cutie pie reference as one of Mythra's costumes, or alt costumes, or skins, or whatever you want to call them, I was thinking that possibly Mythra could represent actually the blades of the main blades of the cast, and then Pyra can represent the main drivers of the cast. Pyra, for example, would have an alt based on Zeke, an alt based on Tora, an alt based on Morag, alt based on Rex, his default, or something else I won't talk about because it spoils. An alt based on Nia, while Mythra on the other hand would actually have an alt based on Pandoria, an alt based on Poppy Cutie Pie, which is what we already have, an alt based on Bridget, especially since her and Bridget have history and stuff, especially like dating back to like Torna and whatnot. I'd be very surprised if we don't get a Bridget alt, not gonna lie. An alt based on Dromark, and last but not least, an alt based on a certain someone else that I won't mention, that hasn't been spoiled yet. Like, gladly, I'm happy it hasn't happened, because a lot of people are thinking that they would be a final smash. But yeah, no, something like that would be pretty cool. Like, you know, the color scheme, not even like, you know, the actual model, hopefully. Yeah, and I think something like that would be pretty cool as well. And those would give, you know, five blades, 5 drivers, that type of thing. Although I'm a little, I don't know if they would do the spoilers one. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but yeah, I think those could possibly be the 5 alts right there. And I also like to mention the other way they could go about it is adding challenge mode costumes as well. And I would be very surprised if they didn't decide to add these. I'm pretty sure they will add them, but I just want to say Pyra would probably get an alt based on Blue Sky Pyra. Mythra would get an alt based on Carbon Mythra. Pyra would also get an alt based on Pyra style Mythra, and Mythra would get an alt based on Mythra style Pyra. Just want to say really quickly that Pyra would actually get an alt on Mythra style Pyra, and Mythra would get an alt on Pyra style Mythra. I got those two confused. My bad. Listen, man, it's confusing. Don't blame me, okay? So yeah, those would be pretty cool to see in the game as well. I'm pretty sure they will add them, and that would make up their whole 7 alts, I believe. So I think that would be really sick if they decided to do that. So yeah, no, that would be definitely something I'd love to see. And that's kind of my take on the costumes and whatnot. Moving on, let's talk about the victory poses now. Now, with that being said, we already have a single victory pose that has been shown in the trailer. I'll probably show it right here once again. But no, we already saw one of the trailers, which is Pyra and Mythra swapping between each other. You know, it's kind of reminiscent to the game and everything like that. I was thinking that since we already know that we can choose victory screens. If you guys didn't know, each of the victory screens for each character in the game is assigned to a certain button on the D-pad. So I was thinking like maybe for example, the up button on the D-pad would be, you know, the one we saw in the trailer, which would be Pyra and Mythra swapping between each other. I think the left button could possibly be a reference to the one scene with the one-eyed monster where Mythra stops right.
Mythra, why are you blushing?
That seems pretty funny.
Shut up!
Okay, I think it'll be a thing. I've been saying this for years now. Anyways, no, the right button on the D-pad could be a reference towards the bonfire scene back in chapter 2, where, you know, the party just got done with their whole Gormap dilemma and all that good stuff. And, you know, they're sitting on the bench and all that good stuff. I'll probably have the clip here, but yeah, I think that'd be a pretty cool victory screen as well, something like that. So yeah, for the taunts and stuff, we already saw one of the taunts, which has Rex in the background cheering them on, kind of like, you know, throwing his fist in the air and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. We also have one where Mythra kind of like turns her back to you and like puts her hands on her hips and stuff, and like, you know, that's a Mythra taunt. And I don't really know if they're going to do separate taunts for like each of the characters. So I don't know if Pyra's gonna have her separate taunts, or Mythra's gonna have her separate taunts. But that Mythra taunt right there that I'm showing on the screen right now, it seems very reminiscent of just like Mythra. I don't see really Pyra doing that, to be honest with you. But like it looks really good. It just reminds me of Mythra a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did decide to do that. But at the same time, I don't think they would. I don't know if they put in that much work. But then I get a Sakurai, so who knows? Now, for the fun part of this. The music, man. Let's hop into the music really quick. For the music, maybe this is me having wishful thinking. Maybe it's me having wishful thinking. But I would hope that Xenoblade 2 actually got a lot of music, or at least a good bit of the soundtrack, especially since it's like a Nintendo-owned IP or a first-party IP. And, you know, there's only one other Xenoblade entry in Smash as a whole. Like, that's insane, man. It's literally just Xenoblade 1. Pretty much, and we already have like a little bit of tracks from Xenoblade 2, but like, yeah, I would say like it'd be pretty cool if they decided to, you know, throw us another bone, you know, add some music for us, please. But yeah, no, that would be amazing. I would love to see that. Also, one more thing before we get into the list, I would like to mention that I love all the songs in Xenoblade. Like, I really do. They're all amazing and fantastic in their own separate way. But if there is a song that you guys were thinking about that isn't on the list, it's not that I don't like it or anything like that. It's just like I feel that these songs that I'm about to list are just a little bit more fitting and just better choices overall. So, like I said before, we have the main battle theme in the game already. We have Monster Surprised You. We have Still, Move Forward. And we also have Those Who Stand Against Our Path. And I'm pretty sure those are the 4 songs that we have currently. One of them you have to unlock through, I actually don't know. I think it's Word of Light or something like that. But yeah, one of those you have to unlock through there. And then the rest of them you should have, which are pretty good songs, I won't lie. I think my favorite out of those 4 are probably Still, Move Forward. And then, you know, Monster Surprise You, Battle, and Those Who Stand Against Our Path. But now for the list. So I'm thinking that potentially Counterattack could possibly get a remix. I think it's already like a really good, like it's a really good song on its own. And the reason I say this is just because, but this is also kind of a point against it as well. Keep that in mind. Ace is actually I believe the composers. Excuse me if I'm wrong, if I'm using the wrong word. But those are the people who are actually remixing the current Smash tracks. So like, you know, your Gangplank Galeon, or, you know, all that good stuff has been remixed by Ace. And Ace is actually the, you know, they also made the Xenoblade soundtrack, the Xenoblade 2 soundtrack specifically, is where they did the most work and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did decide to remix Counterattack, excuse me, or if they didn't want, if they just want to leave it alone because it's their own song anyways. I'm not sure exactly what they want to do, but Counterattack definitely needs to be added to Smash for sure. Incoming, I was thinking as well, possible remix. I doubt it. Incoming's already just that Smash-ified vibe, you feel me? It's already like, yeah, it's going crazy, man. You know, I love that song so much, man. Deathmatch with Torna definitely needs to be added, hopefully. I don't think it's gonna get a remix though. The Decision. Now, this is mostly like, I love this song. It's so like, oh, it's so in the moment, but like I feel like it's like one of those songs where the cutscenes that are associated with it make the song much more, like, it gives it much more I don't know, it just gives it so much more behind it, but at the same time it's still a good song on its own to listen to. So I was hoping maybe they could remix that or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool if they did like a Decision remix and like Smash a Fighter or something. That would be super sick. I love to see that. I need to see the Decision in Smash. That'd be sick. Drifting Soul, yeah, definitely needs to be in Smash. It needs to be a remix as well, hopefully. I mean, it was in the trailer. Maybe. Roaming the Waste, yo, you already know what it is. Roaming the Waste needs to be in there, man. I know as soon as like 99% of the Xenoblade 2 fan base, or at least the Xenoblade fan base in general, stepped foot on War Ardain. Everybody was jamming to Roman in the Waist, man. That joint is just, it's amazing. It's a really good song. Tantal would be a really good one too. I love Tantal. Oh my god, that song is vibes, bro. It's so vibes. I would love to see a remix for it too, but I like the bass song a lot too. You recall our names, obviously. Yo, it has to be in Smash. There's no way that's not in Smash. That's getting in Smash. Giga Rosa is another big one too. Giga Rosa really needs to be in Smash. That song goes crazy, man. The song is like, it's nice. It's insane. Giga Rosa definitely needs to be in Smash. Bring a Chaos. Yo, Zeke's theme. Yeah, that joint is hard too. I won't lie. That joint is kind of clean. I love Zeke's theme. Zeke's theme is really, 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 really good. Would love to see that. After Despair and Hope, this is the final boss theme. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but a remix to it would be pretty cool. Maybe, I don't know. I like the theme as it is, to be honest with you. But if it got a remix, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I just want to say this really quickly before we hop into this next song. Yo, X fans, I feel bad for them, bro, because they haven't got nothing so far. So I decided to include this on the list. I mean, a lot of people just want it, but please, Uncontrollable, maybe Uncontrollable from X would be so cool, man. Like, come on, there ain't nothing like Uncontrollable was probably my favorite song from X. Like going around X and then like confronting tyrants and stuff. Come on now, and you hear that song, bro? Come on, please. And last but not least, Torna, the Torna battle theme. Please, man, I need this in Smash too. It's so clean, bro. It's so good. I would love to see these things in Smash. I would hope that the battle theme would decide to make its way into Smash and stuff like that. But yeah, no, that does it for all the music and whatnot. Honestly, I thought there was gonna be a little bit more, like a lot more that I would like to add, but I feel like these are probably like the best choices and the most likely choices that they'll probably choose tomorrow. So we'll see. But with that being said, I'm super excited for tomorrow, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what I got right, what I got wrong, and overall I can't just wait to get my hands on the character, bro, because yo, these are the characters of my dreams, man. I've been waiting years for this, man. I'm so excited to play them, and yo, you best believe I'm going to be putting in the time to prove. Whew, man, we are going to be grinding these characters out, man. So thank you guys so much for coming out to this video. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video, whatever you gotta do. Make sure, yo, honestly, I'm trying to hear what you guys are thinking too about the predictions or wish list for tomorrow. Love to hear it. Let me know what you guys think. Love you guys very, very, very much. And once again, yo, be there tomorrow. I'll be live again at 9 p.m. EST. It's at 9 a.m. EST. Or 6 a.m. EST, not 9 p.m. like I said in the video. My bad. Sorry. Is when the direct starts. I'll probably start my stream a little, like 30 minutes early or something like that. Depends. But yeah, no, I'll be live streaming it no matter what. Trust me. Come through. Twitch link is in the description down below. Love you guys very much. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.